is the criteria, or what are the criteria for an album to be nominated, and
To
for
be
that,
nominated.
and for that, and for that said same album to win the Grammy? What are the criteria?
The first criteria, okay, first of all, being selected as a voting member. All right. Submission. After you've been selected as a voting member. Um, you have to then the company or the labels them submit these songs or the projects them that to be considered or enter into the Grammy runnings. When we submit these songs, they spend a time to go through these songs to make sure they're placed in the right
Yeah. Also, please explain the submission process. If I have an Andy Livingston album coming out, I am the producer, co-producer. Will Andy and I have to pay a fee to submit our album?
If you're Grammy members, no. If you're Grammy members, no. And they limit you as in how many submissions you can do.
Okay. All right. Please continue.
Okay. By the way, I want to add to that. The submissions are, I think, hold on. When Jackie comes up, I'll be able to give it exactly. But let's say they give each members opportunity to submit, let's say, 5 things. We can go more than 5, but we'd have to pay for those extra submission. But as members, them allow us to send in 5, free of cost. Or okay, after that, you come up in the first runnings of a Grammy consideration, meaning because what happens is that some people make a lot of errors as it pertains to the categories that you put the album in or and the project in. Place it, they reassign it. All right. That in a case now, like for example, that's why you see sometimes Shaggy songs will sometimes come on the pop. The reassigning.
All right. So, all right. So you come up in the consideration now. You have been chosen.
Yes.
Yes. What's the next process?
Okay then. During that time when you're chosen in consideration, this is the time now that all Grammy members start to collaborate with one another, get in touch with one another, and starting to campaign about getting voting because the Academy is about peers. It's a institution for peers, people who are a part of the Grammy. It has no influence on outside and on what they think. You have to be a member.
Does money play a factor? Because I've heard people say that the Grammys can be bought.
It is not. You hear the argument say, well, all right. You hear the argument say, payola is not accepted, but you hear say, well, some man pay payola, all right?
I'm talking specifically about the Grammy.
No, hold on.
Let's not
Notice how me a answer, you know.
Yes,
all right, then why you pay attention to that? Yeah?
Yes, it does not digress.
All right. No, I will not digress. I said that just like I try to say to you, say, officially nobody is paying any money. We don't know nothing about that or anything like that. We don't want up on a platform and say yes, sir.
Okay. But you can't say no. If it's no, it's no.
The reason why I cannot say that, Rallo, is because of the fact that there are other things that require of the Grammy Association. They do have charities where labels are asked to make donations towards their charities and go to their functions and so on. We don't know what happened when
it's like politics then.
Yes, Rallo. Right there, sir.
So me and Andy come in now and we drop a big.
Yes, because the EP is considered the EP is just less than 10, but they kind of put it right now in the category of an album. But an EP is just considered a compilation.
Is that a unique situation as it relates to the reggae category, as it for all other categories that look at albums? Like
it's for all categories that look at album. They consider the EP might just fall on the album.
Oh, thanks for clearing that up.
Yes.
All right. So okay. Thank you. So all right. So you said submit the album, and then what's the process after submission? Now, what happened?
If you're lucky, you come up into something called Grammy consideration.
People, you notice what he said, and this is a member of the Grammy Academy. or the recording academy, whatever they call it. Him say if you're lucky,